A woman accidentally traveled back to the 1990s. When she opened her eyes, she found herself being the pregnant wife of a ruthless villainous tycoon. What was more thrilling was that she traveled back at a critical moment. Her husband was about to be imprisoned for fighting, and his life was about to take a dark turn. This tycoon was none other than the suspect in the nationally shocking 919 serial murder case in the future. In his previous life, his daughter was abducted and tortured to death, so he angrily killed 8 human traffickers. Her new identity after time travel not only made her pregnant with the tycoon's child but also made her suffer long-term bullying and malnutrition. In the end, she died of difficult labor. To save her own and her child's lives, and to prevent the tycoon from taking the path of crime, the woman made up her mind to cling tightly to the villain, reform him with her knowledge and acting skills, and rewrite their tragic fates. On the day of her time travel, the woman witnessed her husband fighting with others. She shouted for the police to deter the opponent and quoted criminal law provisions, successfully intimidating the provoker and preventing the tycoon from being imprisoned for fighting. After an examination, the doctor told her that although she had no serious external injuries, she was at risk of difficult labor due to long-term depression and malnutrition. This strengthened her dual goal of recovering her health and reforming her husband. Back home, the woman began to implement her green tea-style reform plan. Taking advantage of her pregnancy, she asked her husband to stop fighting. She also took the initiative to learn cooking and housework. She discovered that the tycoon, who was rumored to be ruthless and bloodthirsty, actually had a soft heart. Her husband's aunt not only refused to repay the money she owed but also collaborated with outsiders to stir up trouble at their home. She slandered the woman as a seductress, trying to force the couple to divorce and seize the future demolition money. The woman publicly took out the IOU from her aunt, cried about the hardships of her pregnancy, aroused the sympathy of the onlookers, successfully recovered the owed money, and made her aunt lose face completely. The woman remembered her husband's path to wealth in his previous life. He made a fortune by assembling finished products from parts at a scrap yard, but the yard was shut down due to unknown problems. She took the initiative to offer to deliver lunch to her husband at the scrap yard, aiming to investigate potential risks in advance. Meanwhile, their husband, who initially felt confused about his suddenly smart, brave, and thoughtful wife, gradually developed a special affection for her. The woman's reform plan has achieved initial results. Her husband no longer gets into trouble and has become more family-oriented, but she knows well that this is just the beginning.